everyone, this is Cricket Song, and I am making a video response to Twisted Witch about the question he had in regards to the food that he recently ate, the sushi, and the situation he had. And as I commented, I don't think you broke any rules at all, and I think what you did is perfectly okay. And I agree, if you haven't watched Moonlit Opal's video response, you should, because I agree with everything she said there, in that the whole sacrificing the takeout or delivery is in order for us to make better choices with what we consume, being a conscious eater, or make conscious decisions in regards to what you are filling your body with. And actually, I'd like to, in the same topic, relate what transpired for myself this weekend. On Saturday, early in the morning, my husband and I left to visit a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine in Connecticut. Now, she lives in Winstead, Connecticut, and I live in New Bedford, Massachusetts. If you look at a map, you can see that it actually is a pretty long distance. She lives over near the border of New York. It took us 3 hours driving time to get there. Now, we left around 11:30, 12:30 maybe, and so we drove for 3 hours. On our trip, driving, my husband and I got very hungry, so we stopped for something to eat. Now, understand that during this whole trip, we got there Saturday and we came home on Monday. We stayed at a hotel, and in staying at a hotel, we can't really make our own food. So in this situation, we were forced to eat elsewhere. Having a budget in mind, we made different choices, and this is what I would like to share with you. So on the drive, we stopped off at a rest stop, and which has, you know, all those sort of food choices. And at the rest stop on our way there was Boston Market, Papagino's, Dunkin' Donuts, Bringham's Ice Cream, and there was this place we went to. It was, can't remember what the name of it was, but it offered salads, wraps, smoothies, and things of that sort. So obviously that's the choice we went to. And I got a wrap, and my husband also got a wrap, and I got a bottle of water. And the wrap I got, I believe, had chicken, guacamole, lettuce, tomato, and it was a wheat wrap. So I felt that that choice was a healthy choice. That evening, we were at my friend's home, and they were providing dinner for us, and they ordered Chinese. Now, being a guest in someone's house, you sort of, it's by default that you eat what they provide. So my husband and I had some Happy Family, which had all different kinds of seafood and vegetables, and I chose the white rice as opposed to the fried rice. So again, I felt like that choice was the best. On Sunday morning, we went out for breakfast, and I had a spinach and feta omelet. That afternoon, while we were out and about, we stopped at a grocery store and got a vegetable platter and fruit, and we shared that, and that was our lunch. And that evening, my husband and I went to the pub in the hotel, and I believe we had quesadillas, and we split that with some nachos. Not just nacho dip, but it was like nachos with all these kind of vegetables on top of it and cheese. And then in the morning, we went out for breakfast again and went to a restaurant. And then that afternoon, when we were driving home, we stopped at a grocery store, and we this grocery store has salad bars, so we each got a salad. And then we came home, and when we came home, we did get pizza, but that's because the children were home as well. We got a vegetarian pizza while the children got their pepperoni pizza. So all in all, I feel that our food choices were much different than they would have been prior to this month and this decision to consciously eat healthier. I mean, all the drinks we generally had were water. I think I had a tomato juice one morning with breakfast along with water. I've also tried to cut out all caffeine from my diet. And so when I did have breakfast, I had decaffeinated coffee. So I feel like even though the options were not ideal because of our situation, they were best options for us. Instead of stopping at Burger King or Boston Market while we were on the road, we made healthier choices. And that is basically what I'm doing. And I mentioned in my first video that I do have a family that I have to consider, and it's not just myself. Same with Brandon, going to a sushi place. Actually, our grocery store sells sushis. They have a bar that people right there make the sushi, and then you can purchase it. My husband and I do that quite frequently, and I don't feel that that's cheating from the rules. I mean, yes, it's prepared and you take it home, but it's healthier than getting burgers to go. So that's how I'm operating. A couple of tips that I wanted to share with everybody. If you haven't watched a couple of movies or videos, I strongly urge everyone to watch Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, along with Food Matters, along with Food Inc. If you haven't watched those videos are wonderful videos or movies that you should definitely have a peek, because it will definitely motivate you to change the way that you look at food. First thing that my husband and I have adopted in watching, I'm not sure which video it was, or I mean which movie it was, drinking 2 liters of water, or a liter of water before you consume anything in your day. That helps your digestive system become lubricated and makes absorption of the nutrients that you're about to consume easier and better. It really lubricates your digestive tract and everything. So basically that's what my husband and I do now. We consume a liter of water before consuming anything. That's the first thing we have when we wake up. And then throughout the day, I think we also consume probably a liter and a half the rest of the day. So I think I'm right on track with Brandon when he talks about consuming 2 liters of water a day, and it really helps. And the other thing that my husband and I are doing is we're trying to eat 50% of our food intake is raw food, and the rest are cooked food. And that's another hint. I believe that was from Food Matters. Take a look at those. They'll really give you some really great ideas on how to eat consciously. That's it. Look forward, and I support everybody. Yay! Love you all.